Hi, folks. Joseph Kursky here with you to have you consider two things that COVID-19 taught us about geography and GIS, or Geographic Information Systems, and the implications. First of all, geography matters. Geography matters. All of the questions we asked and are still asking about the coronavirus and COVID-19 disease are spatial in nature. They're spatial in nature about distance, patterns, spread, area, density, direction. Some of these are at the local scale. Some of them are extremely local, such as what your own personal social distance should be, some at the community scale, some regional, some national, and some international. Scale is a fundamental theme that has always been important to geography, so geography matters. Secondly, Geographic Information Systems, or GIS, matters too. In fact, I would argue that without GIS, we would not have been able to make critical decisions so quickly about COVID-19. Why? Because the maps, infographics, dashboards, and other visualizations in 2D and 3D would not have been possible without GIS, a system that enables people to make decisions about data that changes over space and over time. A few ways maps began helping communities early on and still do respond to COVID-19 include the mapping of cases, mapping the spread, mapping vulnerable populations, establishing testing centers, and mapping capacity. Surveys, such as Survey 123, a tool that creates an editable mapping layer, that can be easily set up, analyzed, and enabled a large amount of data to be collected and studied. Story maps, dashboards, infographics, these can be created quickly using live web feeds in many cases and shared as authoritative data that is actionable. In other words, helps people make key decisions when they need to make those decisions. Now, just as a few examples, how do universities, schools, community centers, places of worship, recreation centers, and so on open back up? When do they do that and how do they do that? A university commons, a public library, hallways, dorms, in what ways and in what contexts? Again, space and place are key parts of these decisions, and they're not just static places, they involve people, and people are mobile, adding to the complexity of these decisions. Now, in the past, GIS has been instrumental in helping people make decisions about data occurring quickly in real time, such as flooding, wildfire, traffic, and much more, and also about data that doesn't change so rapidly, such as population change, smart city planning, ways to generate energy, water quality and quantity, sustainable agriculture, and so on. May I make just right here the case also that it is because of the advent of web-based GIS that has made all of this possible. Think about the web-based services you use nowadays. As time passes, less and less programs and data reside on your own local device, right? Why? Increased storage, you've got more security, you've got more capacity, ways to collaborate as never before. Let's say you're working on an article with a couple of colleagues, using that data anytime, on any device, anywhere. These are a few advantages. It's great that you have your music online. It's also great that you have your Word docs and your spreadsheets and your sales figures and other documents online. But I submit that it is even better to have GIS migrate to this online, cloud-based software as a service architecture. The chief reasons include all the things I mentioned a moment ago. Storage, and GIS has always been about big data, even before big data was a term or a phrase, collaborating, communicating. But most of all, because these complex issues we are encountering in the 21st century, from the current health situation to natural hazards, to public safety, to transportation, biodiversity loss, urban sprawl, and many more issues, these are issues that we need to collaborate on to solve. We need the sociologists, the planners, the geographers, the computer scientists, epidemiologists, natural resource managers, engineers, economists, naturalists, educators, and many others with a wide variety of perspectives and backgrounds, working together to build a better, safer, healthier, happier, and brighter future. And I do believe GIS is in a sense like music. It brings people together around a common set of data, tools, and capabilities to collaborate, share, and communicate. Now, a few educational and training implications come immediately to mind. We need to value geography, GIS, and spatial thinking and analysis at all levels of education, from primary to secondary, community and technical colleges, universities, and lifelong learning. and in workforce training in transportation, health, economics, engineering, natural resources, public safety, city planning, hydrology, biology, mathematics, business management, supply chain, finance, and in so many other fields. We really must chart a course forward with geography, GIS, and spatial thinking and analysis. The fact that you're watching this video gives me hope that we will get there. We have good people, good tools, good data, and good vision to make it happen. Thanks.